though. We got 30 seconds left. Big urban rescue wrench. Minecraft manhugger, but we created our own twist for your match. MultiVersus of Badness. Videogamedunkey. Oh, it's bad. I wonder why. Welcome to Trends Trend. Okay, we made it. It's Trending Trends with Benjaja. This is where we come every day in the morning to go watch what's YouTube trending stuff, and we do it together because it's really fun. We learn new things and discover new artists that we wouldn't watch otherwise if it weren't for this show. So it's a good reason to come to the show. It's really hard to say all that. I don't know why. I was just trying to make there to be more clear reasons to come and check out Trending Trend. Thank you for being here. If it's your first time, well, hallelujah. If this is your second, third, fourth time, well, I don't know what to say to you. Okay, I'll figure something out later. This is how we get the show going. We get YouTube up like this. Whoa! From the back to the front, to the back to the front. Now it's in the front, I guess. So we go into this explore area, then we hit this trending thing, and then we've got everything that is trending right here in this ever-ending, never-ending display of colors and images. Also, another good reason to be at this show is if you are interested in making your own YouTube videos, okay, just saying there's probably a couple of you out there, going into what's trending every day and finding out what's trending and why it's rising to the top of the trends, it'll help you make your own trending videos. For example, you learn like the best practices that are going on right now to make your images look the whatever way images are being clicked on more. You learn about the way that titles are being made. Because honestly, if I were to bake a beautiful, very large bran muffin, let's just say everybody liked bran muffins, and it was an amazing muffin, and we did it inside of this video, and I was able to somehow feed the entire world with this amazing, gigantic bran muffin. Well, if you never click on this video and find out that that's what's going on in here, you'd never get your piece of bran muffin. Also, so the rest of the world would stay hungry in this weird, strange metaphor of images and titles get people to click on the video. So it's important to make good titles and good images, or else you're just not going to get people to get inside of the book. It's a book cover. Don't judge a book by its cover. Well, we'll do it anyway. This was long. Let's do the full trend send. All right, so for this, I'm going to need to get my little clock out here to get 60 seconds on this clock. We're going to do the full trend send, 60 seconds, break it on down. Here we go. Monkey Paws last week tonight, John Oliver, HBO. That's right at the top. Last week tonight. Then we got The Simple Secret of Runway Digits, was by CPG Gray. 1.220 million views 21 hours ago. Resume Eagles, Barcelona 6 at Pumas. Looks like Resume Eagles 1, Barcelona 6. Okay, Johnny Razor Shorts. He's doing great stuff. Wow, way to go, Razor to the top. Way to go, Razor Shorts. How to hand catch a coyote. Feeding big 1 ounce. Though we got 30 seconds left. Big urban rescue wrench. Minecraft manhugger, but we created our own twist for your match. MultiVersus of Badness. Videogamedunkey. Oh, it's bad. I wonder why. So clean on foot. Well, that was very aggressive. We gotta go faster. There's another soccer game. I got 100 YouTubers to sign my gold play button. That's a zealous video with Mr. Beast on it. Wow. Jake Paul versus Hazen Rahman Jr. Full sparring footage. They're fighting, but it's for fakes, but it's for real, but it's linked, but he's wearing a giant diaper. Check it out. I bought strangest tech on the internet. That sounds really cool. I kind of want to check that out. Okay, the true story of the blood of gold. We got 7 seconds. I cooked David Ron real dinner. I think he loves my cooking. John Rule and Irv Gotti talk the murder and story, putting the ink, the story behind the strangest NBA photos you ever seen. Okay, that was the full trend send. We got kind of, we didn't get that far down, but we're gonna do. I really want to watch I bought the strangest tech on the internet. I want to check it out for at least a little bit, just because that sounds really interesting. Also, right now, if you could like, comment, subscribe to my channel if you're here watching this. We're going to try to get me to 2,000 subscribers. We're actually almost there. We got like 100 more to go. So if you could just do that, that'd be so great. You got
yourself a new Thunderbolt laptop.
Oh, this is another ad. During this ad, just know that I'm going to be probably moving through this video that we're going to watch a little bit quickly because it's 18 minutes long. So we're just going to kind of like check it out, check out the content, see what's going on inside, try to get a fast man's approach. And then we're going to check out that...
I spend $5,000 in the next 5 minutes buying the weirdest tech on the entire internet. And then we're going to test it. Okay, let's start with Etsy. Because I know this looks like a really family-friendly store, but this website gets weird. Wow. This is why I love Etsy. It tests the limit of creativity. I want it all. I think we've just found the pinnacle. The infinity dodecahedron. I can't even imagine what this would be like to hold in your hand.
Probably like an octagonal soccer ball.
Weird
That's
gadgets.
hard.
We just got Nicolas Cage on a spoon.
Probably.
So someone is 3D printing guns that shoot Tic Tacs. Why not? World's first emotional party mouse. This is rather terrifying. Probably not my kind of party, but let's try it. It's making me think, actually. What if we can use the internet to create
that
the
sounds
most
like a great
outrageous
party.
tech outfit?
Emotional parties? Oh, great
It's actually
undies.
cool.
I love that.
Let's get this one and see how well the fiber optic works. I think it may be time to enter the weirdest site of them all. Hello, Wish.com. Laser glove.
Is Wish.com the weirdest site? I don't know
These
that.
look ridiculous.
Those look
I can't believe we're gonna
awesome.
buy
I want
them.
those.
Let's go gold. Okay, let's
Gold
move past
shoes?
the LED outfit. Let's go for
Sick.
just weird gadgets. We've got a device here that turns your toilet breaks into a rave.
Awesome. That's
We've got
right.
a device here that you can apparently put your batteries inside.
I want my
of, and it will
poop
tell
to
you
glow
how to
in the
charge
dark.
it.
That would be the
Probably
coolest.
only
Take a
one who
pill,
had no idea
glowing
this
poop.
existed.
Come on, people.
Some very unusual
Figure it out.
bike seats. Creative egg lamp. I can't be the only one seeing this. I think we have to buy it.
Get them ghost balls. Come on now.
Yeah, I mean, technically
That is horrifying. I need one. I have a bad thumb. Look at that bad thumb. Ugh,
A
so
bone
bad.
conduction ear
There,
hook.
see it over there. Ugh, I need that thumb drive.
Wireless mushroom speaker. It also sticks onto the back of your phone. $3. Might actually be quite
I want
a good
that.
product.
I want that.
Isn't it just crazy to think that there are people out there whose entire job is to design stuff like this?
No, that's
Anyways,
awesome, and I want
think
it.
it's time we move over to Amazon.
I want everything that this guy's looking at, except for that
An assortment here.
hectagonal
There's a Bob
light
Ross
thing.
toaster, which toasts Bob Ross's face onto your bread.
Wait, are you buying these things? Or are you?
The Kubo. It has a heartbeat. What is this? So this is basically a pillow that when you hug it, it tries to recreate the feeling of hugging an actual animal. So it has its own heartbeat. It responds to sounds. It even like wags its tail.
Does it like fart a little bit, like just little farts that are like cute, and you're like, oh, I love when you fart in my face.
Vehicles I've ever seen. A self-balancing wheel. I don't even quite get how that keeps you upright.
Well, you gotta get it and
they
try
also
it
do
out.
Something called electric hovershoes, which I mean that literally looks and sounds like something straight out of a movie. But I've never heard of them. Oh, you can actually buy a physical handset for your mobile phone. Why? You have to connect it using
Because
USB-C
old
adapter.
people like us like to do this with the phone and put it next to our ears.
So you can
We
actually
like
buy
that.
a belt that detects when you're falling and then inflates an airbag inside of it to protect you from that fall.
That's
It's like
awesome.
a superpower. I cannot believe this is a real product. The Pavlok 3. You basically wear it around your wrist like
Okay.
a normal wearable device.
Right.
But as well as tracking all your stats, it can give you electric shocks to try and get you out of your bad habits. This is a shock collar for humans. What?
Sick.
I mean,
Let's
yeah, I've
all
got
get
some bad
electrocuted.
habits.
I love
Let's
it.
see if it can get me out.
I
of it.
installed my
What's so
ceiling
helpful?
fan.
There's a gun here, which
Look,
basically uses ordinary
installed
table
that
salt
a
as
while
ammo.
ago.
Doesn't require any
Got
batteries.
electrocuted 4
It can shoot
times.
that table salt out
was awesome.
to get rid of insects.
I was like on a ladder, like,
Okay, so this, it's called automaton, is a Japanese musical instrument.
All right, I could do this all day. This guy's voice is lovely, and so is his disposition. I could watch him reviewing things that he's like, I've never heard of this before. What? And it's like every product he gets, he's like, I've never seen this. I've never thought of this. I've never heard this. And it's great because it's soothing and relaxing. And I don't really care about him trying him out. I just care about him getting,
and the bass.
checking him out. I like this part.
Definitely one of those we need to see in person to be able to understand it. My God, this is going to be a very odd unboxing experience. I can't believe I actually bought this stuff.
Yeah, you can. You've got 11 million subscribers. Of course, you $5,000 investment for try out all these gadgets is not the craziest thing. By the way, also Jelly Smack and other channels have all sorts of gadget type testing device shows. I might have done 1 or 2. Look, we don't need to talk about it. Let's give him Benjaja coins. Let's get it out of there. But let's give him Benjajers. Why don't we give Mrwhosetheboss, a French bulldog full of Benjaja coins and farts, so that he can maybe get one of those instead of that weird oopy thing with the tail that doesn't fart, because French bulldogs will. Okay, we're gonna get YouTube back up though. We're coming on back because I want to check out this other video that's trending, and I know we don't usually check out 2 videos that's trending, but I thought today we might as well. MultiVersus of Badness by Videogamedunkey. Let's check that out. Only because I have a current disagreement, if you will, or argument with my neighbor. I don't want to use his real name, so I'll call him Sham. Sham played the MultiVersus, and I told him I did a Trending Trends episode on, I guess, like a review of the gameplay. And he's like, well, what'd you think? And I'm like, well, I kind of think it's a ripoff of Super Smash Brothers. And he was like, well, every game is built off of a game that came before it. And I'm like, okay, we're talking right now about innovation, right? Super Smash Brothers was the first of its kind in many ways. Yeah, sure, it was a platform game where you knock people off, but it introduced a new thing, to me at least, which was getting a character's health bar so high that when you hit them, they become... they launch off. They become very fragile in terms. You lose faster the more damage that you gain or get on your character. So when I saw that MultiVersus was coming out, I kind of was like, doesn't feel very original. It feels just kind of like one big epic intellectual property kind of knockoff. And he kind of got mad because he's like, well, I played it and bro, it was sick. I could play as Shaggy. And I'm like, yeah, that's something I've always wanted to do, is play a fight game as Shaggy. But we're going to check this out because he's like, man, how can you even talk about a game like that you haven't even played? And I'm like, Sean, because I'm talking about one aspect of new products, which is just that, like, you know, I don't know. Well, let's check this.
Super Smash Brothers Ultimate has the single greatest roster ever assembled in a fighting game.
All right, easy. Chill out.
Banjo-Kazooie, Diddy Kong versus Mega Man, DDD versus Pikachu, Ridley versus Wario versus Olimar versus Pac-Man, Dragon Quest versus Final Fantasy, Tekken versus Street Fighter, F-Zero versus Minecraft. 82 characters representing so many different genres and eras of video game history, and all of their battles unfolding in one of the most lovingly crafted fighting games of all time. MultiVersus has the Warner Brothers character LeBron James versus John Elway. Back in the 90s, kids could only imagine having a fighting game where Mario could battle Sonic the Hedgehog. In their time, these were the 2 biggest names in video games. To kids, whoever won the showdown between Mario and Sonic would gain complete global supremacy.
All right, already I want Sean to see... I said his name. No, it's better when his name was Sham. Okay, now you know how I convert names. Okay, I want Sham to check this video out that we're doing right now because this guy's making a very good point. So let's let this guy carry on with his point that he's making for me. I will let him go.
In MultiVersus, you can have Velma versus a reindeer-dog hybrid that they created for this game.
I'm surrounded by weirdos.
This is like a roster of the toys I had when I was a kid. I had a Street Shark, the Rock, a T-Rex, and a bucket of green army men from Toy Story. There was no level of cohesion. Even in the age of Fortnite, where Spider-Man can shoot Indiana Jones with a sniper rifle, MultiVerse makes you say,
look out!
What? Before you play, the game asks, how old are you? My age was not on here by a lot. What's funny is that a lot of these characters are from way before my time. Like, this shit is like before colored television was invented. Do children even know what Looney Tunes is anymore?
I'll make this quick. Don't make me do this!
Don't make me kill you, Shaggy. And then they fight shit that I don't know what it is, like Steven Universe, and then he fights fucking Game of Thrones? What age group is this game for? Only in MultiVerse can you fight a level 12 mage, Bugs Bunny, versus Arya Stark.
Arya, sorry, you mess with me, Doc?
Oh my god. Only in
Yeah,
MultiVerse can
wow,
you fight
this
Yogi
seems just
Bear
so
versus Kramer from
lame.
Seinfeld.
Sorry,
I went to
lame.
Phil off the stage. Westeros. And More like Whosetheboss.
The stupid fucking roster is clearly the main draw of this game, but let's talk about the actual fighting.
All right, yeah, the gameplay. Let's get into gameplay where LeBron throws basketballs in the air.
Just for that, I deduct 200 points from Hufflepuff House, which is owned by Warner Brothers. When compared to the SpongeBob Smash clone, the SpongeBob game just feels much more responsive and tighter to control. MultiVersus feels kind of floaty and imprecise. The moves have these weird-ass hitboxes. The input delay isn't noticeable like Smash Online, but you do get a lot of lag spikes, which can disorientate you or just straight up kill you. What's weird about this game is even though the core gameplay is much sloppier, this game takes itself way more seriously than Smash. There's no items, no wacky stages. Where is all the crazy bullshit at? The game shines in its 2v2 mode, which is much more chaotic.
You want this?
You want this? All right, so far, I feel like my take on it, even though I didn't play the gameplay, was quite accurate in at least saying that, like, here's my point that I'm trying to make real fast, okay? Because this is going too long. Innovation, it's the difference between innovating, and why can't I come up with it? Plagiarism and plagiarism, copying. There's copying and plagiarism, and then there's innovation on this end of the spectrum, and then in between here is where a lot of us operate, okay? Like, innovation is true, getting something and making it better by rediscovering or reimagining or adding a new element into something that was already previously there, okay? So that's innovation. Plagiarism is just straight up copying something. Like, for example, Trend, this show is a good example of, like, somewhere in between plagiarism and somewhere in between innovation, right? And the reason I say that is because reaction videos have already been a thing, right? So this is another version of a reaction video, and not just that, but I'm kind of piggybacking off of the credibility in the realm of the public domain or the court of public opinion. I'm basically taking things that the masses are interested in and doing reaction videos off of that so that we get introduced, right? It all makes sense. So there's not plagiarism because there's not like another show out there called Trend exactly, or even Trends. Like, I'm not like, maybe there is, I don't know, I haven't looked for it yet really, but all I'm saying is, like, I didn't copy anybody's format of the show, right? Like, my format of this show, we do the full transcend, we watch a video that we find, I give it some Benjaja coins, we do word of the day, and then we get out of there, right? Like, that's what this show is. Maybe there are other shows that are like it, but I'm not, like, copying them verbatim, and also I'm improvising this entire show as well. So, and that's also not, like, the hardest thing to do. It's just called being a person. But that's actually kind of hard to do. It doesn't matter. And then there's innovation or originality, creating something completely from scratch, completely made up, completely never been done before. That's really hard to do because everything's been done before. Shakespeare kind of got there first. So it's this whole thing with the multiverse, it just feels like such a plagiarism without any innovation, without any kind of creating a new thing other than using a model that already worked and then just putting your intellectual property on it and calling it a new thing, and sharing a gameplay model that's already very familiar. It looks like it'll make money, which is a lot of what businesses like WB and other large corporations want to do. But that's what's so cool about the world today is you've got YouTube, you've got TikTok, you've got these smaller social media giant outlets, but the consumers are the drivers of the content. And so there's innovation is hugely going on, which is so cool. Okay, let's finish this video and then we'll get out of here.
Plain and basic. Oftentimes, neither player can hit each other because the moves are so wonky. The best way to play this is to get a buddy and play 2v2 versus randoms. You can unlock new characters and Call of Duty perks like stopping power. And what's nice about this game is that it's free.
You can unlock
game costs
other
$50.
game perks?
That is a delusional price point. You can get the actual Smash Brothers for $50. Even if it isn't the highest quality game, it's nice to have a free alternative out there for for people who can't afford a Switch and a $50 game and a subscription to play
Oh,
online.
it's free.
The stages are
Okay.
super bland, and there's barely any of them. The soundtrack sounds like it was ripped from Yoda's Activity Center, but I gotta admit, even when it's executed this
Who played
poorly,
that, though? Who knows
Smash
that?
Brothers is still fun.
Superman, you really suck. Super ass at this game.
Whoa.
Dumbest bitch.
All right. Cool. Great. Let's get it out of there. Let's give Videogamedunkey some Benjaja coins for another good review of the game. Let's give him an entire chalice. Why a golden chalice? Why did that come to mind? Is that a Game of Thronesian thing? A gold chalice. Benjaja coins. If you're here at this side of the video, wow, you've made it. Let's do a word of the day, and then we're going to blast on out of here. Okay, cool. The word is neophyte. Put it on the board. Neophyte. A beginner, novice, amateur, tyro. Tyro? I've never heard of that word. Neophyte. A beginner, novice, amateur, or tyro. Specifically, a new member of or convert to a religion. Okay. If you want to be a tyro or a neophyte of this Benjaja Trending Trends Trend YouTube channel with other funny videos that come out here, subscribe right now to the channel. Help get me to 2,000 subscribers. Share my channel and my content with your friends. I'm sure there's something for everybody. There's a lot of comedy, silly stuff. There's rollerblades. There's Joker teaching surf lessons. There's the Myanmar coup dance. There's a whole bunch of stuff on my channel that's fun, worth checking out. So go into the channel, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much. When you feel like life isn't going to get any better, just know it always gets better. Stay good. Ben Force Blast on. Whoa, 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 whoa! Welcome to my channel. Subscribe. I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just going to sit right here and ask you to subscribe. I'll wait until you do it. So go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it.